Her last weeks have been explained in a personal message given here. Queen Camilla has lost her title and Kate Middleton, the calm and beloved Princess of Wales, has taken her place. You read properly. Royal insiders confirmed the Buckingham Palace collapse shortly ago. The unthinkable happened. After months of turmoil, Catherine is Queen Consort. King Charles's illness and royal rearrangement rumors. What about Camilla? Outside, plummeted and left royal responsibilities. This extends beyond titles. The legacy war, power struggle, and public opinion struggle have been ongoing for decades. The people's princess, often compared to Diana for her poise, compassion, and silent strength, is now center stage like never before. What about timing? A perfect chill. Prince William's rise and King Charles's health crisis are transforming the monarchy. Then what happened behind royal walls? Who said it last? Why is Camilla suddenly forgotten? The royal narrative surprise we've all been waiting for is here. Watch till the end. Kate's unexpected climb. Kate Middleton, now Catherine, Princess of Wales, matches Prince William in marriage and leadership. Kate has grown beyond being the future queen, known for her composure, humor, and altruism. She is crucial to the monarchy's future, symbolizing a modern royal ideal that balances tradition and relatability. Her significance goes beyond symbolism. As King Charles's health has become a family issue, sources say Catherine has been more involved in private advising roles. She's no longer a backup. She's molding the monarchy's tone. One royal aide said Queen Camilla has resigned her title as Queen Consort, which she only formally assumed after Queen Elizabeth II's death, in a startling and unusual decision. Even senior palace officials have expressed dismay at this decision, stating they were taken by surprise. Royal observers are giddy despite the lack of an official pronouncement as of yet. Did Charles come up with it, or maybe Camilla's own withdrawal from the limelight as a result of her health, peer pressure, or silent dissatisfaction? According to some insiders, there was internal conflict on how the monarchy was viewed in contemporary Britain, and Camilla's title might have contributed to that re-evaluation. Catherine's sudden promotion goes beyond show. She is discreetly carrying out the de facto responsibilities of the Queen. Even though she is still Princess of Wales, her job has changed significantly from overseeing projects previously run by senior royals to handling important state engagement. According to someone close to the palace, she is not simply wearing the tiara. She is managing strategies, calling meetings, and representing the crown abroad. I'm 75 now and I can't recall anybody save the Queen being there. All of this occurs as suspicions emerge that King Charles may soon cut down on his public responsibilities even further, and that the monarchy is gently putting William and Kate to the test as the unofficial representatives of soft regency. What then is the true reason behind Camilla's abrupt withdrawal? What's going on behind closed palace doors is as follows. Some say Camilla was exhausted by the public routine. Although no sickness has been confirmed, others claim her health is fragile. Kate is more popular than Camilla, especially among younger Britons. Therefore, the palace may be seeking to modernize the monarchy around her. Camilla's struggle to overcome Diana's legacy may have been too much. The Queen Consort title never completely fit according to one source, and it was never entirely adopted by the public. Out of respect for Diana and, to be honest, because of the harsh reaction from the public, Camilla has consciously avoided using the title Princess of Wales ever since she married Charles. That phrase became hallowed, associated with sadness, grace, and public devotion. However, Kate has fully embraced it, reimagining it for a new generation. Diana preserves and enhances her memories. Due to her generosity, loyalty, and stability, Princess of Wales is ideal for this period of royal history. Royal observers believe this alteration is part of a palace modernization strategy. Internal debates have focused on streamlining tasks, clearing up ambiguities, and preparing the public for a William and Kate monarchy. Because Charles focused on shrinking the monarchy. This is real-time royal development. One royal historian says this monarchy is entering a new era. Kate is welcomed as queen-in-waiting. Now, not years. No crown on her head. She'll visit foreign leaders and organize state events, taking over Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth's patronage. What about people? They adore her. Polls show her approval rating has soared since the transition. She often connects the people to the crown. 2024-2025 were revolutionary for the royal family. They're not just following tradition. Public scrutiny has surrounded the Windsor House. Health issues and fame speculations. Kate Middleton, who is now the monarchy's silent leader, is at the center. Behind the palace walls, something seismic is happening. It is planned, covert, and all about her. Kate's symbolic climb is well planned, not just timing. She has expanded her public appearances, refined her remarks, and boosted her presence. She believes she is Diana's legacy and the monarchy's future, not a stand-in. She must delicately balance Diana's sympathies and her own strength. The monarchy's solution to Gen Z's royal weariness comes from Kate. People are doubting the royals' relevance more than ever. In addition to being charming and majestic, she is grounded. Why Diana is still Princess of Wales. Scandal surrounds Camilla Parker B. Her transformation from the other lady to Queen Consort was meticulous. Despite her great status, Camilla has always known her limits, especially regarding Princess Diana's legacy. Some royal observers expected Camilla to become Princess of Wales, but she prudently chose to become Duchess of Cornwall, evading Diana's shadow for good cause. The Princess of Wales is the most emotional royal title. Diana held it for humanity, not hierarchy. The name came to reflect strength, elegance, and compassion. The world was therefore affected when Kate became the first female to openly accept the title since Diana's loss. This went beyond custom. Kate passed the torch, signaling her acceptance of Diana's legacy. Kate faced the inevitable comparisons with poise, decency, and quiet strength. Unlike Camilla, Diana Spencer will always be the most powerful royal. Her remembrance is formative, not sentimental. Diana's public empathy and sensitivity are the gold standard for Kate's action. Diana was a royal and a global star. Her AIDS awareness campaign redefined service, especially her willingness to shake hands with patients while others flinched away. She described how meeting a sufferer at an AIDS conference in London changed her royal purpose. It was raw. It existed. It was Diana. Diana's benevolence extended beyond the palace. Her 1997 walk through an Angolan minefield for the Halo Trust was life-threatening. Her visit went beyond symbolism. Who else in the royal family did that? She was a soft power diplomat during her visits to Pakistan, supporting Imran Khan's cancer center and silently contemplating life outside royal tradition. Diana was never a consort. She game-checked. Kate chose bravely while Camilla chose cautiously. Camilla has always tried to keep out of the spotlight, but a generation raised on Diana's charm and grief would never like her. Kate doesn't appear to mind her mother-in-law's legacy. She accepts the Princess of Wales title challenge, not out of respect. Every hospital visit, heartfelt speech, and quiet interaction with a child or cancer patient reflects Diana. In intent, not imitation, Princess Diana crossed an active minefield in Angola in January 9. No other royal has done. Diana entered a war zone for humanity rather than glitz in casual khakis and a determined expression. The image went beyond symbolism. It was remembered collectively. It changed modern humanitarianism. She wasn't just promoting a cause. She risked her life to show their lives matter. Her efforts led to the Ottawa Treaty, which banned anti-personnel landmines. Months after her death, it was the best proof Diana was more than queen. She was strong. After Diana's 1997 death, the title of Princess of Wales was untouchable. A beloved memento of a brief existence lay lifeless. Middleton followed. In 2022, Charles became king and William Prince of Wales, giving Kate the title. This was a royal resurrection, symbolic and ceremonial. The public noticed. Kate, unlike Camilla, was accepted. She didn't inherit it. She earned it. Kate's college-to-parenthood experience was real. She wasn't replacing Diana. She followed her spirit. When Kate walked a charity fashion catwalk at St. Andrews University, William famously commented to a friend, "Wow, she's hot." This is where their tale started. But things weren't always simple. They briefly split in 2004, and media called Kate "Waity Katie" for her patience for a ring. However, Kate saw the big picture. She avoided scandal and tell-alls. Her elegance persisted. When they reunited, the world praised her. Tradition was honored with Diana's sapphire ring at their 2010 engagement. History-themed fairy tale. Kate's royal ascension. Kate had a modest, yet promising debut at the 2010 Teenage Cancer Trust event. Despite her little speaking, she was present. After that, her 2011 visits to Canada and California charmed dignitaries and the media. With her grace, she showed she didn't require William when she debuted solo at the National Portrait Gallery. In late 20, she was finding her voice. The critical year was, she gave her first important speech at East Anglia's children's hospices. Yes, I'm nervous, but kind, genuine, and successful. Kate was more than a married royal. She was becoming a royal with a purpose. Kate instantly rose to fame as a fashion star during the 2012 Diamond Jubilee. She was the epitome of regal modernism. Dressed in Alexander McQueen on the royal barge, she was the new face of the monarchy. More than fashion, she balanced compassion and diplomacy in Singapore, Malaysia, India, and Australia over the year. Kate was sweet and strong, whether she was teaching early childhood development or caring for orphans. Her causes, mental health, early childhood, and addiction recovery, are difficult, but she approaches them with empathy and purpose like Diana. Kate Middleton stunned royal observers by returning to public duties in Anglesey early in August 2013, exactly 1 month after giving birth to Prince George. She projected poise and resolve. She didn't simply appear. Kate came out with a smile, confidence, and devotion, when many new mothers were still getting used to rough nights and swaddling blankets. She sent a powerful statement with her appearance. She didn't let motherhood delay her. It made her feel more responsible. The world noticed Kate wasn't just adjusting to princesshood. She lived it. The Camidudges and infant George embarked on a high-profile royal trip of Australia and New Zealand in April 20. This was no ordinary family vacation. Diaper bags were employed for diplomatic appeal. Kate was gorgeous. She attracted the public and media with her pleasant smile, grounded warmth, and poise under duress. Kate was Princess Diana-like. Kate wins hearts down under, whether she was collecting flowers from school children or leaning over to talk to an elder. The moniker Queen of Hearts too acquired popularity overnight. Another significant turning point came in October 20. Kate hosted her first state supper with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Buckingham Palace, in a cherry-red Jenny Packham gown and lotus flower tiara. However, it was more than fashion. The Globe and Palace insiders saw this as Kate moving beyond ceremonial duties. She was starting to build a reputation for herself in international diplomacy, by demonstrating to the world that she could be both a stateswoman and a style icon. Between 2016 and 2018, Kate toured the world, making her famous. She created an impression in India and Bhutan by visiting sacred spots and children's homes in traditional clothes. The media reimagined her as the people's princess. Kate showed her worth by visiting Scandinavia's cutting-edge pediatric hospitals. She was passionate in child development, education, and mental health. In addition to William, she was forging her own royal legacy. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's October 2019 tour of Pakistan was one of the most delicate diplomatic missions in royal history. Kate's outfit paid tribute to Diana's 1996 visit. She visited the same orphanages as Diana and wore shalwar kameez. Her presence affected everyone. Kate managed royal diplomacy while channeling Diana's compassion with grace and boldness. Why Camilla resigned, the unclaimed title. Many anticipated that Camilla would become the future Princess of Wales when she wed Prince Charles in. However, the palace took a planned, calculated decision. Instead, Camilla adopted the title of Duchess of Cornwall, out of tremendous respect for Princess Diana's legacy and the very raw public sentiment. Penny Jr., a royal analyst, disclosed that the choice was not just tactful, but also respectful. A conscious strategy was in place to prevent prior wounds from being reopened. Clarence House stated Camilla would be called Princess Consort, rather than Queen, when Charles became king. This was about trust, not title. Camilla rebuilt public trust by keeping a quiet profile, endorsing Charles and becoming Princess of Wales. In the true present, she let Kate walk. Camilla made it easier for people to accept someone else, a woman who shared Diana's warmth, sympathy, and sincerity by not playing her. Of course, Kate was that woman. The Duchess of Cornwall title seemed permanent for Camilla for years. However, in early 2022, Queen Elizabeth II made a stunning and highly personal declaration. She wanted Camilla to be Queen Consort one day. This royal endorsement elevated Camilla and changed the monarchy. The Queen showed her willingness to break custom. It also reminded everyone that royal titles are more than formalities. They are emotive markers influenced by scandal, history, and emotion. Their last royal tour ended in a heartbreaking curtain call in South Korea in November 1992. In weeks, their split would be reported. However, despite her marriage's public dissolution, Diana continued to dazzle Korean audiences with her composure and compassion during that tour. A period that was distinguished by both private pain and royal splendor was coming to an end. One of her first solo performances was at Princess Grace of Monaco's burial. In two glamorous tragic royal figures, one dead, one rising, made for a moving scene. Diana appeared displeased as Queen Elizabeth's substitute. The press immediately contrasted the two gorgeous, loved and media-targeted women. Diana organized a glitzy auction of her most famous gowns at Christie's in London and New York in June 1997, marking her last public appearance. Millions of dollars were raised for charity through the sale of dozens of magnificent gowns that were worn on state banquets, diplomatic tours, and red carpet events. In addition to giving something back to the people that loved her, it was Diana's way of bidding farewell to her regal history. Diana's 36th birthday, July 4, 1997, was her last. In a shimmering black gown, she dazzled at a Tate Gallery Centennial Gala with fans and celebrities. She was always lovely. She was a woman reborn and a princess that night. She was happier, freer, and willing to work in humanitarianism, reports said. Diana set the bar high. However, a lot of royal observers have subtly questioned, could Kate Middleton, who is currently the Princess of Wales, enter that same realm of influence and genuineness? She speaks about her causes more discreetly and in a more reserved manner. Beneath the placid exterior, however, is a woman quietly forging her own legacy. Kate's path isn't one of surprise and wonder. It's a calm, steady march to prominence, with early education, mental health, and child development at its center. In October 2011, Kate took a huge step forward, her first solo royal duty. The event, a private reception at Clarence House. Prince Charles was gone, so all eyes were on her. Could she hold her own? Absolutely. Graceful, self-assured, and impeccably groomed, Kate hosted dignitaries with ease. Behind the scenes, assistants praised her calm attitude and sharp attention to precision. A turning point. Kate was no longer Williams. She was a working royal. In March 2012, Kate gave her first public speech at Treehouse Hospice. Though sluggish and clumsy, she talked from the heart, a sincere and empathetic moment. Her statements touched me because of her passion for pediatric healthcare. She said, "I'm just learning how to give speeches, but I appreciate your welcome." The audience cheered. The world has just seen the Duchess take power. As London prepared for the 2012 Olympics, William and Kate were named ambassadors. It fits perfectly. Kate was sporty, fashionable, and very British. Despite wearing heels, she raced bikes, swam, and played table tennis. Every appearance had a headline. Fashion moments occurred with each ensemble. However, underlying the gloss was a deeper truth. Kate became a full-time royal representing Britain abroad. She became more than a royal bride. She was institutionalizing. In a moment, history changes. What do you think of Camilla's shocking fall and Kate's triumph? Leave a comment and subscribe for more royal twists.